You're hosting the Tonight Show.
I know. It's
this
a different me.
is crazy.
It's a new me.
It's a whole new you.
It's a whole new me. And
you have this aura about you now.
Like a different...
Your aura is purple.
Is that right?
Your aura
is that
purple.
good? Your hair is red.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was just quoting Almost Famous.
Oh,
which
wait.
is, I don't know, a movie that Jimmy maybe did. With Cameron Crowe a couple
yeah,
years ago.
I heard about him. Yeah.
That guy.
How's Cameron Crowe doing?
He's doing great.
I love that guy.
He's so wonderful.
That was like
yeah,
the
he's doing
first
really
movie
well.
I did, and it was just he was
You're
the nicest.
amazing in that movie.
Oh, no, it's all him, man. I didn't even know what I was talking about.
You're so, what's the word that you say over and over in
Respect?
that movie? Respect. Respectfully.
Respectfully, yeah, that's what it is.
so
Yeah,
good.
respectfully. I still sign things respectfully, seeing if anyone would get the reference, but like aura is purple.
I will
Nope.
always get the reference if it's Almost Famous.
But thank you, Stonebone, for coming to the show.
Thank you,
That's what I'm talking
Felonious
about.
Monk, for having me.
Now let's talk about that. Every time you come on the show, you tell me about something cool, something I should be into, a different type of thing. What cool things? What internet site should I be visiting now? What are you doing? What are you checking out these days?
What kind of internet site?
Yeah. What site?
Well, let me sift through my Rolodex.
Yeah. What?
I've been checking out some young mom blogs. Here's how it happened. This is a pretty amazing section of the internet. If you have not checked this out.
Okay.
There are people blogging about pretty much everything, but there are women that are my age, that are mothers.
Yeah.
Or in my age range that are mothers. And like, I can't even get my life together enough to put furniture in an apartment. I just Pinterest
Right.
everything, which is another thing, Pinterest.
So what do you do on Pinterest now? What is Pinterest? Because I don't use Pinterest.
You don't use Pinterest?
I have no Pinterest in it at all.
Do you guys know Pinterest? You see?
All right, so it's a thing I should be on.
So Pinterest is basically like a mood board online, and you can look on different sections, and you can build your dream life, basically. You're like, oh, these clothes, I would wear all these clothes if I could. Or like, this is what my house would look like. And there's just pictures that you pin as if you were pinning them to a corkboard, but you're pinning them to an internet website, and your life is sad because it doesn't look like that.
Emma, I didn't mean to depress you. I'm sorry. Wait, but what? I didn't mean to depress you.
This is the worst day.
What does your apartment look? What does your apartment look like?
My apartment right now that I just rented is empty.
You have an empty apartment.
I just have an empty apartment that just sits there, and because we've been traveling.
You're spending all this time on Pinterest.
I'm just like reading about these moms that are like doing really important things, like taking care of their children, like having busy days.
Yeah.
And I have an empty apartment that would be great for squatters, if you know any.
Yeah. I could find somebody to hang out.
You could decorate it with
Want to have a
your own
kegger at Emma
Pinterest
Stone's
style.
apartment? Let's do it. We can all fit in there.
Okay. If you have your own Pinterest style and you want to decorate a one-bedroom apartment, you just get in there.
Yeah, can they link to you or tell you suggestions of things or no?
I have my Pinterest is secret because I would be humiliated if anyone were to see how many inspirational quotes I have.
So you put up inspirational quotes and everything? Really?
I got a lot of like, just pick yourself up by the bootstraps.
I like that. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. That's always fun.
There's a lot of good quotes.
And then how about reality shows? Anything you got for me? Any new ones?
I haven't really been watching that much TV.
Okay.
But when I was in England, I found out about 2 new shows that I've decided I'm going to get really into, even though I haven't really seen much of them yet.
Okay, English ones, yep.
So The Only Way is Essex is basically like the Jersey Shore, sort of.
I'm in already.
And sort of, I mean, it's not like the Jersey Shore, but I'm trying to compare it to American
Okay, yeah,
TV
I like
shows.
that.
And then there's one called Made in Chelsea, which reminds me of The Hills. And there's a guy on the show that I've seen a clip of that says, "Darling, you must come in for a restorative glass of champagne."
That's a great line.
I'm gonna watch this show. I'm definitely
Yeah.
watching this show.
I'm into a show called, I think, Southern Charm. I like that show.
Southern Charm?
Yeah. It's
What's
on
it
Bravo.
about?
These Southern people that are rich.
It's like rich Southern people.
And then the other one is Crisley Knows All. Crisley Knows Best. Crisley Knows Best or
what
Knows
is
All?
that?
Knows Best. Crisley Knows Best. Again, it's about a rich dude, Southern.
Just
that's like a
love
theme. That's like a
rich
theme
Southern
is happening.
people.
But his young son. I
would
like
love
his
terms
kids.
of endearment.
His kids are cool, and this one kid says, "I'm gonna go to that football game. I don't care what Dad's saying. Dad, I'm gonna go to that football game. Dad's wrong. I'm just gonna go take the car and go to the football game. I don't care." He goes, "Because you know what? You got to risk it to get the biscuit." That's the jam. That's the line. Sometimes you gotta risk it. Sometimes you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? So I saw the movie. Congratulations. It's unbelievable. It's a giant movie.
Yeah, it's a really big movie just in terms of All of it. It's all big.
The action, the CGI. No, it is. There's a lot of stuff. But it's like, and did you shoot that all in New York City?
It was all in New York City, yeah.
Did people in New York City just freak out and be like, oh my gosh?
In my experience, they were really excited, and anytime you see Spider-Man in the street, it's like a pretty big deal. But the director keeps telling this story about they were blowing up cars in the middle of the street. They were blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Is that grammatically okay?
Yeah, they're blowing up
He's
cars.
telling a story about they were blowing up cars. And they were,
I think it's
they
close.
were blowing up cars
Yeah.
in the street. And people apparently were so, New Yorkers just want to get to work and want to get home. And so they have no peripheral vision, and they would just walk right by, car on fire. It's like, I don't care. So they had to hire people to react.
Oh my God! Did things explode in that? Yeah, whatever.
It's like,
Another car flipping over. I must be.
taxi!
Next week I'm gonna take Fifth Avenue. It's taking too long. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the greatest. Well, what's
Yeah.
happening with your character this time? Can we say?
She's she's graduating from high school. It's a
Yep.
pretty big deal.
Yes.
She's going off to college, and she and Peter are going through some tough times. Peter Parker,
Her and
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I watch these movies and I see you and Andrew Garfield, and the first thing that comes to my mind, no chemistry.
Yeah. It's a shame. But we carry on because we must.
It is fantastic. It's fun. It's good. A lot of good. Paul Giamatti's in this.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is fantastic in this as
Jamie
well.
Foxx is amazing in
It's
everything.
so fun, right?
Yep.
And you and Andrew are great as well. We have a clip. Here's Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Take a look.
You're in trouble. Who's that guy?
There was an accident in the genomics lab, and they're covering it up.
That's how it's going. This is the maintenance closet. This is the most cliched hiding place you could have chosen. This is the stupidest
I
hiding
didn't
place.
Take us to the Bahamas of
Listen,
hiding places.
listen.
You just kissed me.
All right. How'd you like it?
I felt a little bit rushed.
I know. This is the plan. You get to the elevator, I'm gonna distract him, okay?
I just spilled a hot latte all over your. I didn't do that. Oh no! And you too. Stay right there. Wait. Hey! All right, on your way. I'm sorry. I'm all thumbs today.
It is fun. It is so fun.
It's super fun.
I had the best time watching it.
Hey, hey.